During my kids' breakfast, there was a knock at my door and a voice said, "We received disturbing photos of children in this household." She shoved her tablet in my face, and I saw a house covered in filth, dishes unwashed, carpet stained. My two kids were standing in the background looking miserable, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. "That's not my house. Those walls are blue. Mine are white." She looked at me like I was lying. "Sir, are you sure about that?" I pointed at the screen. "That kitchen has black counters. Mine are gray." "Wait, that's my ex-wife's kitchen." Her eyes went wide and she walked into my living room. I watched her stare at my vacuumed carpet and clean counters. She kept looking back and forth between the tablet and my house. "Are these your children in the photos?" "Yes, but that's her house, not mine. They're with me this week. I need to see them right now." I took her upstairs where both kids were asleep in clean beds, and she started photographing everything. "I need your ex-wife's address and phone number." She dialed immediately. "Yes, I need to schedule a home visit today. It's urgent." She hung up and looked at me hard. "I'll be in touch very soon." An hour later, my phone rang and it was her. "Mr. Foster, I just came from your ex-wife's residence. I need you at my office in 1 hour. She'll be there too." My hands were shaking the entire drive there. When I walked into the waiting room, my ex-wife was already sitting there with her arms crossed tight and her face bright red. She looked away the second she saw me. The caseworker called us in and spread photos across her desk. "Ma'am, these photos were submitted to our agency yesterday claiming they were his home." She tapped them hard. "But they're your home, aren't they?" My ex-wife's jaw clenched, but she said nothing. I sat there in shock, trying to process what that meant. She laid out a third stack of photos she'd just taken. They matched the complaint photos perfectly. "The email came from an account registered to your phone number. Why did you send these?" My ex-wife stared at the table, and her hands started trembling. The caseworker pulled out pages of notes. "I spoke with your children separately today. They told me they sleep in those conditions every week at your house." I felt sick to my stomach hearing that. "Your daughter said the bathroom makes her cough every morning." My ex-wife flinched. "Your son told me he's too embarrassed to bring friends over because of how the house looks." I couldn't believe this had been happening. "Your daughter said the food in your fridge made her throw up last month." "Your son said he's been late to school 6 times this semester because you didn't wake up to take him." My ex-wife's face went pale. "I documented black mold in your bathroom, active insect infestation in your kitchen, no clean sheets on either child's bed." The caseworker looked right at her. "These are the conditions you photographed. Then you submitted them claiming they were his conditions. Why?" The room went dead silent. My ex-wife whispered so quietly I almost missed it. "I needed them full time." The caseworker leaned in. "Why?" Tears started running down my ex-wife's face. "I can't afford my apartment without the child support. I'm 3 months behind on rent." The words felt like a punch to my gut. "She tried to destroy me for money." "So you filed a false report for financial gain." My ex-wife just cried. "That's fraud against a state agency." The caseworker pulls out official documents. "I'm filing an emergency petition with the court today." My ex-wife's head snaps up. "For what?" "To modify custody arrangements based on my findings." She jumps out of her chair and it scrapes loud. "You can't just take my kids away from me." The caseworker stays completely calm. "I'm not taking them. A judge will decide, but I'm recommending they remain with their father during this investigation." My ex-wife's voice gets louder and angrier. "This is insane." She points right at me. "He probably paid you off, didn't he?" I can't even believe she just said that. The caseworker holds up her hand. "Ma'am, sit down. We're not finished here." She pulls out another form. "I'm also filing a report with the police department today." My ex-wife goes completely still. "You created false evidence. You wasted state resources. You attempted to have children removed from a safe home for financial profit. Those are criminal charges." My ex-wife grabs her purse, but her hands shake so bad she drops it twice, picking it up. The caseworker calls after her. "You'll receive a court summons. If you don't appear, you lose custody automatically." My ex-wife runs out. The judge gave me full custody 2 weeks later, and my ex-wife never showed up. Later that day, the caseworker called. "Your ex-wife was charged with filing a false report and child endangerment."